Glow-ups are not just about lip gloss and a contour. I won't lie to you, those things won't hurt. But glowing up is about so much more than what meets the eye. Recently, I've been getting really interesting comments from other people. My aunt told me, when I look at you, I feel like I'm looking at the face of God. I have recently been told that my beauty is so different, it is otherworldly. I've been getting a plethora of comments about my eyes, that they tell a story, that they look so different, that people don't know what I've changed, but just something is so much lighter about me, so much more magnetic about me. And I'm going to share with you today exactly what I've been doing. Now, I want you to understand, this is not secrets you're going to find in a morning routine on YouTube. This is not your typical hot girl glow up series. No. This is your very own esoteric edition of how to glow up from the inside out. This is not about getting a new outfit. This is about alchemy, transmuting lower vibrational energies into radiance, into beauty, into power, using energies that were sent to destroy you to actually empower you to be the best version of yourself. Glowing up is not just about becoming prettier. No. What I'm going to share with you today, not only will you transcend your current physical vessel, how you show up in this 3D world, you're going to feel better. You're going to be more magnetic. You're going to be glowier than you've ever been in your whole entire life. There are going to be codes in this podcast that when you lock into them, people will not understand why they are staring at you, but they will not be able to look away. Your glow is not something that you can buy. It's something you broadcast. And if your energy is heavy and inflamed and your aura is clogged, people are going to experience that before they're even able to notice what shirt you're wearing. People feel you before they see you. Your energy really does dictate how people are perceiving you. Today, you're going to learn not just how to glow up physically, but energetically, spiritually, from the inside out. What's up, positive bitches? How are we doing today? If you are hearing this episode, then you are meant to be here, so keep listening. On that Bitches Positive podcast, sometimes we will laugh. Other times, baby, we're going to cry. But we will always walk away feeling our most empowered, positive bitch self. That is Babe in true connection with herself, himself, or human self. Even if you're an alien, I want you to glow up, so keep listening. On this podcast, we unbecome who we are not so we can fully step into exactly who we came here to be. If you've not yet gotten your copy of my book, Show Up As Her, be sure to grab that. The link will be in the show notes. If you're not yet following me on Instagram at Vibing with CC, be sure to follow me there for daily tips and tricks on how to step into your most magnetic energy. I do have a plethora of different courses and workbooks you can find in the show notes. And last but not least, the perfect pairing for this podcast is my magnetic affirmations, and I will link that down below. If you want to add a glow to your life, it actually starts with subtraction. You have to subtract that narcissistic piece of shit who's actually a demon from your life. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, the people who only call you when they need something from you, that's an energetic parasite, and they are harvesting your energy. Get them out of your orbit. Your friends who talk bad about everyone, and probably you too when you're not there, that gossip is a nuisance. Get it out of your orbit. Anyone who consistently leaves you feeling heavier or worse after a conversation with them is an energy harvester. They have monitoring spirits, and a lot of them are actually just demonic. And I say that with my full chest. And yeah, I really do mean that. You don't understand what's going on in this reality. And sometimes I wish I could pop out my eyes and plug them into you so you can see what you're actually dealing with. I have seen people's faces change, their voices change. I have seen energies literally on someone like a backpack feeding on them. Those lower vibrational entities that I call demons, you can call them what you like. If you want to call them Patrick and Harry, have at it. I don't care. But Patrick and Harry are demonic. These lower vibrational entities, their natural inclination is to spread. So, the more you spend time with someone, let's just say you're dating Brad and he's a narcissistic little fun bun. The more you spend time with Brad and the more he tries to possess you but tell you he's protecting you, the more he tells you, you can't do this, you can't do that, the less you trust your own intuition, the more you dull your shine to make him comfortable. That is actually Brad's entity spreading through Brad and now into you. Where there was one energetically sick person, one person being controlled by an entity, now there is two, because you start to change yourself in accordance for that other person. And you start to feel sick, you start to feel anxious, you start to break out in hives. How are you supposed to glow when you're constantly in fight, flight, freeze, or appease? How are you supposed to glow when you are in your sympathetic nervous system? How are you supposed to glow when you are afraid to just be free because you are people-pleasing a demonic entity? If you do not use your own free will, someone else will take advantage of you. And most likely the person who's taking advantage of you is doing so because they themselves are being taken advantage of by a demonic entity. Wake up and smell the matrix. Things are not what they seem. Protecting your aura, your energy, is not optional. I'm sorry. Did you come all the way down to planet Earth to just be a little dog on a leash to someone else? Did you come all the way down to planet Earth and incarnate here to miss your blessings and to take on their karma? Because that sounds pretty silly. That sounds, dare I say, crazy. Yeah, I know we all hate that word, but guess what? You are batshit crazy if you are going to allow this demonic boy or girl, whatever you're dealing with, to control you and allow their entity into your home, into your orbit. Did you see that? We just had an orb fly across the screen. I've been having so many in my pictures lately. You have to remove yourself from the environments that simply don't make you feel good. You don't even need to understand why they don't feel good to you. There might be something energetic. Maybe these people are in a lower vibration. It really doesn't matter. Going to Florida was one of the best decisions of my life because I'm in my own space. I don't have people that trigger me from my past, and I'm able to breathe. I'm able to show up in my power. I'm able to embody an energy that feels authentic to me. And Jesus himself said, not even he could be a prophet in his hometown, because when we see people who are from our past, they only see the past version of us. They can't see who we really are. They can't see who we're deciding to be. So they trigger us into older energies. Even this is a form of energy harvesting. If you need a hermit. I recently, because I'm currently in New York, I had a wedding and some things that I had to go to. I have been not hermiting as much as I usually do. Hermiting makes you pretty. There's no serum that will do what hermiting will do for you. Because when you're going out and about, you are taking on so many different energies from your coworkers, from your friends, from your family. And if you don't vibe with them, if you're not really in the same vibration as they are, that will start to bring you down. You might be getting into more arguments or getting into more gossip or just getting involved in things that have nothing to do with you. And a lot of these people, God love them, but they are distractions. And I know that sounds harsh to say, but you know what? Where's the lie? It's true. Yes, we are social beings. Yes, we absolutely need people and should have people in our life. But baby, you also got to have some time alone with yourself, okay? To bask in your own energy. You came here first and foremost to be in your own energy, to broadcast your own energy. If you are spending so much time with other people that you never have any alone time, you never hermit, you never have isolating seasons, you're not actually going to even know what your own energy feels like. And you're going to be more likely to abandon yourself and take on other people's demons. Take time to be with yourself. Take time to be with the divine. Date yourself. Be with yourself. Enjoy yourself. Because you need to know how good your energy actually feels to be in so that you honor it, you are devoted to it, and you don't put anyone else on your pedestal. The energetic leeches, these demonic, narcissistic entities have got to go because at the end of the day, they will make you ugly anyway. I'm telling you right now, I've tried it, okay? All they do is cause breakouts, okay? Yeah, breakouts. They cause you to have disruptions to your diet, no sleep, and allergic reactions. So if you would like to do that and, I don't know, eat 3 bags of Oreos, then have fun, but I don't suggest it. The more you spend time with narcissistic people, the less you're going to have confidence in yourself. The more you spend time with people who have maladaptive coping mechanisms, the more likely you are to adopt them. If they're smoking, if they're drinking, if they're binge eating, you are more likely to adopt those same habits because the energies that are running that person are more likely to latch onto you because you are so close in proximity. And the more you spend time with them, the more you're tuning to their vibration. So think about that. So the first thing that I did was get rid of energy harvesters. Yeah, I cut out so many people from my life, and I've been doing this since I was a teenager because it's necessary. I wish as much as you do that the people we loved didn't hurt us, but sometimes they do, and it just is what it is. You have to choose yourself. You have to move on from them. You have to remove them from your orbit. Your vibration depends on it. Your radiance depends on it. Your beauty depends on it. I had one of my friends ask me, what are you doing differently? And I told her, I cut this person off, I cut this person off, I cut this person off, and I just spend time in my own energy instead. And that serves me so much better. The people that have come to mind while I have been talking about energy harvesters are the exact people you need to cut out. Set up some boundaries, remove yourself from their chaos, and instead be devoted to yourself. The second thing I have done, it's been about 5 weeks now, is cut out alcohol, aka ugly juice. I heard some girl recently say, she heard from someone else that alcohol is really just ugly juice. And it is. What is anyone doing? Alcohol inflames your body, dulls your skin, weakens your aura, and clouds your intuition. It lowers your vibration so entities can siphon your energy more easily. There's a reason why they call it spirits. The fun it gives is just borrowed dopamine. And the tab always comes due. Replace it with ritual elixirs, okay? Herbal teas, cacao, kombucha. I have kombucha like almost every evening. Or charge your water under the moon. There are also so many alcohol-free drinks now that you can find them at any convenience store. And I'm telling you, watch how your face depuffs, how your energy stabilizes in a higher vibration. I love not feeling hungover. I love waking up with so much energy. I love going out and just looking around and seeing everyone be kind of crazy. And I am completely grounded. I'm still able to have fun. I'm still able to enjoy my time. I'm still able to get on the dance floor. I had a wedding where I was the maid of honor and I did not drink. I'm simply not doing it. I don't care what role I'm playing at this event. I don't care what other people are doing. I am not going to drink. I'm over it. I'm simply over it. And I've gone through seasons of not drinking just because I thought it was gross. And now I've reached such a limit. I just want nothing to do with it. And I have seen my body change because when you're drinking, there's something along the lines of you not being able to burn fat. It also does inflame you. It's literally poison. And just because the Matrix has normalized it does not mean that it should be a part of your life and your journey. I know what you're thinking. There's so many events around drinking, whether it's let's go get cocktails or happy hour or dinner and drinks or a wedding. Who cares? I get a seltzer with lemon. That's it. You have to build yourself up if you don't have enough confidence to walk into a room without an alcoholic beverage. That's showing me you have deeper rooted issues. I walk into the room like God himself sent me because he did, or else I wouldn't be there. I don't need a little drinky poo, a little sippy cup to make me have confidence in myself. I know who I am. I am validated in God, period. And now that I see people needing a little drinky poo or smoking on that stupid flash drive that people call a vape, which, by the way, if you're doing that, you lack nurturing. If you need something outside of yourself to be a crutch, wake up. You need to nurture yourself. You need to learn how to emotionally regulate. And when you learn how to emotionally regulate and transmute your energies, you're going to look better. But right now, you're just getting inflamed, bloated. You're not being able to burn fat, and you're putting poison into your system. For me personally, I want to be the best intuitive channel that I can possibly be for my clients, for you, for myself. And when I drink alcohol, it not only makes me feel bad, I not only feel achy, but it clouds my channel. I am so much more intuitive now that I've given it up. So even if it's just to become more intuitive, to cleanse your aura and to strengthen your psychic abilities, this is worth it. Giving up alcohol is worth it. I'm telling you right now, there is nothing I miss about it. And I'm not missing out on anything. I'm still going to all the events. I'm still having so much fun, even more fun. And I have to say, now that I'm not drinking and I look around, I'm like, ew. People who are so drunk, it's disgusting to me because they look so dumb. They look so dumb. I'm not going to lie. They look like an entity is running their vessel, because it is. Why do you think you're blacking out? Who do you think is controlling you when you're blacking out? Something is. Yeah. I don't want to go out, lower my vibration, and then meet people, align with people while my vibration is lowered. I'm not playing those games anymore. I know who I am. I know what I want, and anything that's going to get in my way has to be cut out. So not only toxic people, but toxic beverages. The third thing that I've been doing is using a castor oil pack for my liver. I use the brand Queen of Thrones. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't work with them. I just use them, Queen of Thrones. Your liver is your body's filter and the energetic storage unit for anger, resentment, and rage. Not only does your liver physically detoxify your body, but it detoxifies your emotion. And the emotion specifically that lives there is anger, resentment, and rage. When it's stagnant, so are you. Good luck reducing the anger that lives within inside of you. Castor oil packs pull out toxins, clean the blood, and regulate hormones. But spiritually, they also help release suppressed anger and bitterness that show up as acne, irritability, or blocked creativity. Detoxifying your liver is like polishing the temple. You shine clearer inside and out. I've been using castor oil packs. I put it on before I go to sleep, and I sleep with them on. This is not only allowing me to be less bloated, it not only helps with digestion, but it also is going to help clean out some of that rage. It could be ancestral from your bloodline, past lifetimes. It might be subconscious. We have so many emotions we're not even aware of. Let this castor oil pack detoxify them for you. Between cutting out toxic people, toxic beverages, and then detoxifying with castor oil, I have noticed my body get leaner, less bloated, and I just overall feel and look better. We talked about removing people who act as parasites, but what about actual parasites that live within our body? Glow up secret number 4, parasite cleansing. Recently, I have been getting really into just detoxifying my whole entire body, and I've been called to do a parasite cleanse. And I'm starting so simple. I will be posting about this on my Instagram, so be sure to follow me at Vibin with CC. Link will be in the show notes to follow the whole entire journey. But right now, I'm starting very simple with clove. Clove is an essential oil that kills parasite eggs and supports gut cleansing. I got clove at Whole Foods, and it's just droplets, and I put it in my water, 20 drops 2 to 4 times a day. And I'm starting out very slow because when you cleanse your body of parasites, you get flu-like symptoms as they die off and are released from your body. As you cleanse, it gets worse before it gets better. So I'm just starting off with clove. And the next thing that I'm doing is also changing my diet to be eating completely alkaline before I go on a full parasite cleanse so that I can minimize the symptoms. So number 4 is I'm starting out with clove. And number 5 is I'm eating alkaline and anti-inflammatory foods. You need to nourish your body with foods that keep you glowing. An alkaline anti-inflammatory diet balances pH, reduces bloating, and brings your body into harmony. That means more fresh fruit, vegetables, and whole foods, herbs, foods that have living energy, basically. Less processed foods, no fried oils, and less chemical additives that clog the vessel. Think of it like this. Your aura is your crown, and the food is polishing it. High vibe foods equals high vibe skin, high vibe mood, high vibe energy. Your cells will have a harder time radiating if they're drowning in chemicals. I think this can be overwhelming for someone, so I wouldn't say do everything at once. I would say start small. That's why I'm starting just with cloves. It's not just about cleansing our physical body, which does cause so many changes. My eyes have been getting lighter. My skin is able to hold a better tan. I overall feel less bloated, less inflamed. It's also about daily aura hygiene. This is number 6. The same way that you wash your face every day or bathe every day, drink water every day, you need to be cleansing that aura. Whether you want to use salt baths or smudging with herbs or visualizing a golden light bubble, even when you're showering, imagining that this water is washing away negative energy, your aura is your first outfit. And when it's vibrant, people are more attracted to you, they're more magnetized to you, and you're just gonna feel better in your own skin. Energetic hygiene is the secret filter that makes you look like you're glowing regardless of what you're wearing. I swear to you, I went to this coffee shop. I had a huge sweatshirt on and cowboy boots because it was in the morning and I just wanted to get a meat stick because at that time I was still eating meat. Right now, I am intuitively not eating meat because I feel like I need to be on somewhat of a vegan cleanse, although I'm still taking collagen. Anyway, I went into this coffee shop and I did kind of look crazy. I just woke up, cowboy boots, huge sweatshirt. And this man stops me and just starts talking to me. And we end up having this whole entire conversation and following each other on Instagram because it's not about what I'm physically doing anymore. It really honestly doesn't matter that much. That's why I'm saying the contour and the lip gloss, yet helps, but it's just so much more than that. And I think I said this last time, but even from this wedding, there's 2 hotels next to one another. It was after the whole entire night was over. So my mascara was like on my face. I was sweating the whole entire night because it was outside. My hair's a mess. I just looked tired because I was. It was 3 a.m. And as I'm walking from one hotel to the next, a man comes up to me and is like, I can't let you go in there without getting your number. I need to know your name. Like, whatever. And so it's really not so much what you're doing, like what you're wearing. And I want to invite you to put less of an emphasis on that and more of an emphasis on what are you putting into your physical vessel? Who are you allowing around you? Are you cleansing your aura? Are you spending time in your own energy? Or are you just gossiping and having people drain you all day, every day? Have you thought maybe about, even if you eat McDonald's every single day, can you just eat it 3 times a week instead of 7? Just make the next best step for you. You're not having to change everything overnight. That's not what I'm saying to do. What I'm saying is you do have to shift some of your behaviors and what you're engaging with on a daily basis if you want to change how you're showing up. Number 7 is sacred water coding. Your body is over 70% water. And water is something that you can program. Dr. Emoto showed us this. When he put positive words on water, love, peace, harmony, he froze the water. It had beautiful crystalline structures. But when he labeled water, you make me sick, I hate you, the water had grotesque, not uniform structures. This showed that when you infuse water with words, It affects that water. Before you drink your coffee, your tea, your water, you need to be encoding it. That is why I have magnetizing mugs. You can see them below this YouTube video. Get yourself a magnetizing mug and magnetize your morning every single day. I speak over all of my meals and all of my drinks. And to make it easy for you, I literally put the source codes on the bottom of the mug so you don't even have to think about anything. You can just magnetize your drink so it magnetizes your life. Every sip becomes your very own spell. We spend so much of our time drinking liquids. Why not use that time to manifest, to become more radiant, more beautiful? Which brings me to number 8. Your voice is one of your most magnetic tools. It's literally frequency leaving your body. So what really helps me is singing all the time. When I need to transmute a negative emotion, sometimes I'll put on a sad song, just let myself sing it out, and then I'm over it. I release it, I feel it, and all is well. Humming, chanting, or affirming out loud not only regulates your nervous system, but it also strengthens your throat chakra. Think about a mother humming her child or her baby to sleep. Why would a mother do that? Because it relaxes the baby's nervous system. Your voice is a built-in regulator. Use it to calm yourself down, to speak positive over yourself. This is why I want you to pair the magnetic affirmations with this podcast. You can get a free about 20-minute video on that, or in that description on the magnetic affirmations, you can buy, it's like $5, an hour-long track and make it your alarm clock, fall asleep to it, and just replay it over and over and over again. The more you fine-tune your words, what you're encoding over yourself, over your drinks, over your reality, the more magnetic you're going to become. And when you are out and you feel like someone's sending you negative energy, use your voice to encode that too. Simply say, any energy sent my way makes me more beautiful, more magnetic, more radiant. You can be encoding everything. You can say, anytime someone mentions my name, I become more beautiful. I listen to my magnetic affirmations every single morning, and they put me into such a good headspace. And it's funny because in them, I say my beauty is not of this world, and people are literally telling me my beauty is otherworldly. You will start to get the exact compliments that you hear on this track. Listen to it consistently, and you will start to see differences in your reality. I'm just telling you that right now. Number 9 is you have to move your body. The more you get your energy circulating, the more you're going to glow. Glow is flow. When you move your body, whether it's shaking to release trauma, dancing like nobody's watching, or simply walking barefoot on the beach or doing a workout class, going to the gym, when you move around your energy and there's a flow, your aura expands. It gives big aura energy. But when you have energy that's stagnant, your aura contracts, and instead of you glowing, you'll have a dull glaze over you. Movement unlocks sensuality, clears lymph nodes, and keeps your vessel vibrant. This isn't so much about a gym grind, it's more about being devoted to your temple. And the more you tend to your temple, the more you tend to your garden, the more you're going to like yourself, respect yourself, the more that you're going to have an expanded aura, and the more you're going to glow. But you know that when people are so busy, they have no time to themselves, you can tell they look tired because you look at them and they look completely depleted. And it's not just that their hair is a mess, their outfit's crazy, it's that you can feel their energy and it feels dull. Tend to your temple. Speak positivity over yourself, over your life, and you are going to show up differently in your own reality, and people are going to perceive you differently. 10, invest in relaxation and physical care. Stop buying alcohol and go get a facial. Just to be honest, because there are some things a facialist can do for you that, look, I don't know how to do. I'm not a facialist. I'm not a technician. And they will help your skin. They will put you onto a different product. They will get that thing that's underneath your skin barrier. They will help you. I feel so much better after a massage, after a facial, because I'm tending to my garden. I'm taking care of my body. Instead of having negative coping mechanisms, drinking, binging, go do something kind for your body. Invest in yourself. Get your nails polished. Get your hair nourished. Get a skin massage. Get clothes that have silk or something that's higher in vibration, or even an outfit that just makes you feel more confident. It's not everything, but it does help. This is going to help your nervous system relax. And the more you can have nervous system regulation, the less inflamed you're going to be, the less bloated you're going to be, the more likely your hair will be strong, the more likely your skin will be clear. The more you tend to yourself, the more confident you're going to be, and the less likely you're going to be to accept in energy harvesters. See how all these things are connected? Last but not least, call on divine assistance. This is number 11. Ask your divine team of spiritual healing helpers to activate your crystalline body, to activate higher vibrational energies within you that are in alignment with beauty and radiance, because this embodiment is just a frequency. It is just an energy to tap into. Ask them to clean out your vessel of older, unneeded energy. Ask them to clean your vessel of stagnant energy. Ask them to update your system like you would update a computer. We have so much divine support, but because we don't see it, we forget to call on them. And this is your reminder. When people start telling you that you look different, that your eyes tell a whole entire story, that they became lighter, believe them, because you are about to go through one of the biggest glow ups of your life. It will be your radiance. It will be your grace. It will be your new vibration speaking for you, your divinity showing. Remember, your glow isn't something you paint on. It's something you activate from within. And when you live in these codes, your presence becomes the beauty spell. It becomes the glamour magic. Protect your energy. Protect your physical vessel. Nourish it. That is the beauty spell. That is the best serum out there. Energy work. Treat your body like the altar that it is, like the temple that it is. You are not a sacrifice, but a whole damn altar. When you do these 11 tips, you're not just going to seem lighter, seem more beautiful. You are going to be transmuting energy from the inside out in a completely new frequency, resonating with beauty codes, radiance codes, glowing codes. You always have had the ability to tap into this energy, and now you have the tools. So whether that means eating intuitively more fruits, more vegetables, or maybe just taking a couple of extra walks a week, cutting out that narcissistic demon, getting that castor oil pack, or maybe getting clove to clean out some parasites, you know what to do. Whatever you feel called to do first, start with that and allow your body to tell you the rest, because your body has so much wisdom and it has been waiting to communicate with you from the very start. As always, the sparkle in me honors the sparkle in you. If this podcast episode resonated with you, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube. If you feel called to, it would mean the world to me if you left a positive review on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, and if you commented on the YouTube video. Send this to someone who might need it. Maybe they're going through a breakup, or maybe they're just ready to have that big glow up. And I will see you in the next one. Mwah.